Yeah, baby, we're back in the 80s, and we may be breaking a freaking record here if we can hit 90. So it's just been a crazy winter. We're either below average or above average, but I hope it stays this way. Yesterday I came down here, the big tilapia bedding right there at the dock. And then two more giant ones, man, come rolling by. I mean, huge. And they look like ghost fish. You know, they like glow in the water, like a whitish, silvery color. See that big bed right there? Big tilapia bed. There's one out there I can see. There's one over there I can see. There's my fishies waiting for breakfast. Oh, there's one. See him? See him? There's two of them there. See him? They just glow. Look how big they are. There they are, baby. I wouldn't, try to pick one off the bed. Man, they're big. They are big. I don't know if they'll eat cat food. That was weird walking down here 2 weeks, all that crappy weather. Didn't see nothing, Spring is here. I got flowers getting ready to bloom that don't bloom until it's spring. And then I keep forgetting the name of a big red thing. Here comes Mr. Birdie. What's going on over there? Everybody's munching down. Look there's 1, 2, 3. Man, they're big. Now that day, Jimmy was down here fishing. I did that video right there. Dock fishing video. And he kind of squeezed in, stole my spot, and caught that giant tilapia. And he caught him on a worm. Man, they're big. That freaks me out. I have never caught one of these things. I know Captain Mark caught a couple of them, and I think he snagged them just by accident. I know there was one that he snagged, but I think they like crickets. All right. So I'll get this carburetor off and see what the heck is going on. Right? Thing was running great. I'm choking it to kill it. Went to restart it. No start. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Primer bulb. Pumping the primer. It's spitting out the top of the vent here. I think this side may also be a vent. I don't know if you can see down in there. But, I mean, what happened, right? Primer bulb was hard as a rock, so that means the needle was seated. Primer bulb being hard, overflowing, needle wasn't dropping. But the motor wasn't sucking any gas. It appeared to be, yet the water was full of gas and oil. So why didn't it start? Pulled the plugs, everything looked bone dry. Pulled the choke, opened the throttle all the way. Cranked this baby around with the drill. Nothing puffing out of here. I should have saw something puffing out of there. Some type of a mist. But nothing came out. Everything seemed dry. May be wrong on that. Anyway, pulled the fuel line from the tank off. Everything drained out. Relieved the pressure on the carb. I started cleaning up. Came over here. I said, oh, let me see what's going on. Boom, one pull, she fired right up. So what the heck is going on? So I have to just tear it apart again, see what's going on. Also, real quick, I had to replace this hose coming in, and when I took the other hose off, it actually had just crumbled in my hand. So chances of something getting past the screen into the carb, kind of slim, but you never know what's going to happen next. The other day I go to Ace Hardware and I say, give me some minnows, man. I want to go crappie fishing. Give him my bucket. He comes back out. He goes, here you go. You're all set. And I said, thanks, man. And I mean, he loaded me up. Absolutely loaded me up. I did go and get some minnows for maybe later on, when, you know, and or in the morning. I mean, the guy hooked me up, boy, at Ace Hardware. I'm like, I'm gonna get up early and go fishing. See, that's what I was afraid of. Half of them are already freaking dead. Half the water came out in the bucket, and run down here and get them in the lake as quick as I can. So I went to bed pretty early and woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, wow, too early to go out there now. And I didn't have any lights, you know, other than what's on the boat. So I'm like, I need to rig me up some lights. I might as well get up and do that. By the time I get done with that, it'll be time to go. So I had an old RV ceiling light. I said, let me, you know, wire this puppy up. They're 12 volt. So I go down there, load up about 4:30 by the time I got down there. All right, baby, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. And woke up at 2 and said, I'm going fishing this morning. Let me rig up some lighting. Boom, baby. Now that's some light. LED bulbs in there. I get out in the water. Beautiful morning, calm, quarter moon up there. And I had, you know, I'm like, where am I going to go? I didn't know where to go. And I had caught speck crappie out there before, right there off the point at the cove. And I thought, well, let me go hit my normal spot where I've been catching all these bass. See if there's anything out there off the grass beds. So I roll out there. So I don't have a freaking clue where I'm going. I think I'll go down where I catch the bass, my spot down there, and float around. Ooh, what was that? Oh, shit. My bait bucket. Now, what could be wrong with this thing? I mean, come on. There's no way the needle can stick because of the little clip. Now, when I first got this thing, the little clip was on upside down. That's why the float, when I first got it, was like this, because the clip was on upside down. When I took it all apart, I go, oh, the clip's upside down. You put it on the needle properly and put it back together, it should be fine. That's why it was flooding out. Well, there's the needle. Now, to me, that needle looks fine. So anyway, I'm in my spot. I even took that light that I put together and hung it off the back of the boat, try to attract some fish like that. And picked up a couple of bass with the minnows. First one was a nice one. Uh-oh. My bobber's moving around. Oh, there he goes. Hee hee hee. That ain't no crappie. If it is, it's a big one. And that was a huge minnow I put on there. Huge. Oh boy, it's a bass. Ooh, he's nice. Easy, baby. Yeah, he's nice. Yeah. That's nice fish. Very nice. That was a, look at the size of the mouth on this thing. Boy, I can almost put my fist in there. First fish of the day. He's got a little weight on him. He's skinny though. Look how skinny. For a fish that big, with a mouth that big, he's skinny. Alright, fishy. Thanks for coming to the party. A little bit skinny for the size he was. I don't know if this is going to work. Okay, float down, float up, needle in. It's closed. Uh-oh, there goes my other bobber. There he goes. Another bass. One of them needle ones. That's two. The needle closed, pumping the primer, overflowing. The needle is working. But to me, it seemed like no gas was getting through to the plugs. Now, I'm going to attempt this. It's probably a mistake. But I'm going to try and pull this out. Please don't break on me. So anyway, I caught a couple of bass. It started getting daylight. All these boats, man, were just shooting across the lake. They just launched. It was like 6 or 7 bass boats, you know. And I'm like, where the hell is everybody going? So they kind of disappeared on the other side of the lake. So I said, let's go over to the cove. My spot at the cove. Boy, look at, here come the boats, man. One guy's going over there. The other guy, I think, went to the small lake. There's another guy. There's another guy. Holy schmoly. Where are they all going? Head over to the cove, baby. Right here was my spot. Right off this corner right here. I'd sit back up there in the lily pads and cast out this way. A little poo-poo in there. Not much. So I'm at the cove and I go, wow, this reminds me of, you know, back when I picked up all those specks. And it was like back to back, man. I'd throw one out. As soon as I'd put one on the other hook, that bobber would start going down and I caught a few that day. Nothing, you know, crazy. So, ooh, she's coming right out. That's a joy. Probably wouldn't hurt to put a top water on. Although I don't hear anything hitting top. Ooh, something. Ooh, big fish in front of the boat. Man, that thing's clean as a whistle. Ain't nothing in there. Ain't nothing in there. Huh. A little bit of crud on it. I think this little bit of blackness that seems to be on everything here was from that hose starting to deteriorate, that fuel line. Yeah, this thing is clean. There's nothing clogging this puppy up. So I don't see anything wrong with this carburetor. But why wasn't it flowing unless it was flowing? And I mistakenly thought I wasn't getting any fuel to those plugs. When I took the plugs out, they just looked black and fouled out. That's when I replaced the one plug with the J6C or J8C. Anyway, I'm not seeing anything wrong here. all I can do is blow it out, put it back together, and put it back on and see what the hell is going on. So anyway, get to my spot over there. Boom! First thing off the bat. Guess what he is? Hey, right on my spot, Mr. Crapola. He not bad. He not bad. See, that's coming right out where the slow speed needle goes. Same there. And it came out that vent. Boy, it's coming through there. Yeah, the thing's clean, clear. So I pull in that one speck. I'm like, man, this reminds me of that day I got here, pulled up right against the lily pads and anchored, and boom, boom, boom. So of course the next cast, uh-oh, there he goes. There goes my other bobber. As soon as I pick it up, baby. I didn't wait long enough. And there goes my other bobber. Come on, bobber. Well, let's see if my bait's still there. Nope. There goes my other bobber. Shit, it's just like that day. I'm gonna throw this out the front. Come on, go bobber, let's go. There it goes. Come on, take that thing. And my other bobber is jumping around. There he goes. Pretty aggressive. Doesn't have it underwater yet. He's mine. Oh yeah. Oh damn. No, not the frickin' needlefish. I hate these guys. Oh no, is this gonna happen again? Son of a... Man, they killed me one day. Just minnow after minnow after minnow. I can't believe it. Frickin' needlefish. I hate these guys.